Hi, I'm Ray Moore. I thought we'd have a recap session because we've done a couple little videos and I wanted to make sure you got that information right first, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So don't forget about me. I do math backwards. My name is Ray Moore. I have a website called where'smywebsite.net. Thanks. Here we go. So we've already done these kind of problems before. I'm just going to redo them for you. 77 plus 29. Again, we do math backwards. We do it left to right. No need to do it right to left because it takes too much time, it's too much energy, and it's too much room for error. Let's take 77 plus 29. The way I do it is I add 2 and the 7 first. It's more important to get the tens and hundreds and thousands digits right than it is to worry about what happened with a few cents that I might have messed up. So the way I would do it in my head is I'd say, well, 77 plus 20 is 97. 97 plus 9, 106. Another way to do that would be to break it up into tens and ones. I've done those before too. 70 plus 20 is 90. 9 plus 7 is 16. 90 plus 16, 106. Let's go over here a little bit here. 148, 227. Again, if I do the way I sort of taught you in the beginning, I would take the hundreds. I'd say 100 and 200 is 300. I'm writing a little bit small. Hopefully you can, let me try if I can move you in here. Try that out. So 100 and 200, 300. 20 and 40, 60. 7 and 8, 15. At that point, I've taken care of every digit of the problem. So now I've got 375, and you sort of see it there. Hope you can see that. I mean, you got 360, 15, 375. I'm going to have to write it small because I've got another little bonus problem in just a minute. 375, you want to zip through there, 360, 15, 75. Get it? 375. If you have questions, call me, email me, whatever you do. Here we go. Let's do some multiplication. 17 times, or 19 times 17. 10 times 19 would be 190. 7 times 19, 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 9 is 63. 63 is 133. These are always sort of fun. I don't know, I guess I always go to the middle digit to figure out what I need to do. Am I going to erase it or not? And I know that 9 and 3 is 12. So I realize that the answer is not going to be 2 something, it's going to be 3 something. I had the 12 and I bring down 3. Now this one, these are problems again, these are sort of the bread and butter we talked about before. I think that 49 times 24 needs to be something you're able to do on a pretty fluid basis without getting nervous, without your hands starting to sweat. 20 times 49 would be 980. 4 times 49 is just a little bit tricky. 4 times 40 would be 160. 4 times 9 would be 36. So 160, 36, 196. Sort of the same kind of thing. We're looking at that middle digit, and I realize that 9 and 8 are going to be 17. So I've got 980. That's all I'm thinking about in my head. 980. I've got 196. 980 plus 100 is 1,080. Plus 90 would be 1,176. So break that apart however you want to. If you want to do the old-fashioned way, the way I tell you, you need to know how to do this. 4 times 9 would be 36. You carry the 3. 4 times 4 would be 16, 19. So you got 196 on the first row, remember? That's how you did the old days. In the old days, you had 196 up here. Now, I apologize, I'm sort of going, I got a lot of things to do here. 2 times 9 would be 18. It would go over here because that's what you always have to be concerned about. That's why it's so complicated in your head. Where does that even go? You know, you just go crazy. 2 times 9 is 18. I carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8. Carry the 1 is 9. And then I bring down the 6. You gotta remember to do all stuff in your head. It's just insane. Bring the 6 down. Bring down the 17. Sorry, it's bad. Carry the 1. I got 10, 11. Now here's the problem. It's almost like word problems. I start doing word problems with my kids. We're in the bathtub. As soon as they can speak, we're doing word problems. They're having fun. They're jamming with stuff. Here. So I'm saying you buy something at $25 at 25% off. How much? You don't have to be perfectly right. Let's just get close. So when you show up at the counter and you're giving somebody your money and they say, oh, that's going to be $42, well, you need to realize that's probably not right. Something didn't go right. And I want you to understand that. I mean, I'm not trying to solve the problems of the world, but we have an economy challenge. Let's figure at least how to do our math. Because somewhere along the way, somebody didn't know how to do the math. They didn't realize this is going to be such a problem. Which this almost gets to be a square problem, right? 25 times 25. So you need to memorize those. And again, I memorized a lot of those. But once you know 25 times 25 is 625. No, it's not. It's 525. Anyway, see, you don't know. So here we go. So the way you do it, if you want to multiply them together, 25 times 25. The easy way to do it is 20 times 25 is 500. 5 times 25 is 125. Oh, so it is 620. Now in our little math things, we would know that 25% is the same as 0.25. We would know if we had 0.25, this would be $6.25, written better. And we would know that if we have $25 minus 625, it would be 19 to be 18, something to be 1875. So the interesting part is we all live in different counties and different states. So everybody has different tax rates. They're all somewhere between 5 and 8%, hopefully not much more than that. But if you know that the tax on this is going to be roughly $1, no matter where you live. And so if you come up and you say, well, I know it should be somewhere between $19.75 and $20, that's a pretty good guess. If they come back and say, well, it's $28, well, they did something wrong, unless you bought something else. So just make sure that you are comfortable with whatever these numbers are. If you do know your tax rate, then plug it in. Some of them are complicated. Mine's 7 3/8 or 7.375, which gets much more complicated. Anyway, hope it sort of helped out. What you'll really find out when I do addition is the same principles I go through when I do subtraction, because it's just reverse properties. When I do multiplication, again, it's about the same as division. I love division because division is naturally left to right. How cool is that? When you do a percentage, again, it's really just a matter of knowing how to do the squares. Once you can square something, then you can also do subtraction. So it's a 2-for-1 kind of problem. You gotta love those. Again, I'm Ray Moore. Thanks for seeing what I've got today. Ray Moore, where's my website.net, and I do math backwards. Thanks. Hope you have a great day.